What's happening, everyone? Game for Life here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fortnite. So, I didn't have time to put this video up yet, so I'm just doing it right now. Should be up at some point this morning or this afternoon. So I just want to say, make sure you guys subscribe with the post bell notification turned on, so you guys never miss a new upload or a new video. Alright, so we're going to be talking about the Simpsons season. There's stuff that's leaked. We're going to be talking about in this video the skins that are confirmed to be in a battle pass and the skins that are going to be coming to item shop. There's probably going to be more coming down the line as the season starts up. We're also going to be talking about the map, and there's some weapons that have been confirmed. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so I do want to point this out, that the battle pass here is going to be full Simpsons themed. So looking at this, we get the Simpsons, and apparently there's only going to be a few that are going to be in the past, and apparently they didn't include all the Simpsons. Some of them are actually going to be reskins for the Simpsons. So like you got the Peely, you got the Fishstick and Peely, should I say? So I'll get to those in a minute, but I do want to point this up here. O.X.R, I think that's how you say his name. So here is the full map here. Now I'm going to talk about the map first, and then we'll continue on to the other stuff. I'm going to save the best for last, so hopefully you guys are staying. Alright, so here is the map here, the Simpsons map, and for the mini season. So it looks like we have the farm from the tobacco episode. We got Evergreen and Terrence. I think that's what I put there. Springfield George with Ramp, Springfield Dam, Town Square, Duff Brewery, which is Moe's Tavern, Krusty Studios. We also got Camp Krusty, which is probably what that area is going to be. We got the power plant, and I put duh. That's where Homer works. Then we have the Burns Manor. Krusty Burgers is obviously there. So basically all the Simpsons main locations. I don't know if there's a school. There's one location that looks like the school, but I'm not entirely 100% yet. And I saw someone on Twitter. They don't look to be working for Epic Games, but they look like they make Fortnite maps. But he went out and said this. It's Emmerk, Edmire. It says lining up the unfinished roads and river splines, which no doubt are just gonna be the same size, as Epic always uses this in an extremely accurate size comparison of the unfinished Simpson map versus the Chapter 6 island. As I mentioned before, expect the final map to look much different. So I'm going to show you guys the image here of both comparison. You see the Fortnite island right now, and then the other side is what the other map, the Simpsons map, is going to look like. But again, he says that the one that got leaked is not even going to be it, because they're going to tweak it up a bit. And he also made other comments here, so I'm going to show. For example, the road and game are not going to be white. This is before Epic even applied the road materials to them. This is at least 2 to 3 months old. A lot of information and details is missing that I will not go in depth on. Because if he goes on depth on what's missing and stuff, he might get in trouble with Epic Games and lose his support creator stuff. So that does make sense. And he also states this is unfinished, by the way. Developer build, and someone is obviously getting fired for this. They leaked the whole map and there's characters. Now I'm going to get to the characters in just a minute. I do need to get to the weapons that are confirmed as well. As it starts getting closer, we'll get more information and details on other stuff regarding the Simpsons mini-season. So you guys can see his image here. It says Epic Games Partner. He's a co-owner of UE5, UEFN, environmental artist. Worked with Cypher PK, Superjoy, Phase, Replays, and others. And he says, I make art. He's also a gamer. He does look like he works at Epic Games. I don't know. I feel like he has some kind of relationship where it's pretty interesting. We have other stuff here, so he also, I think, oh, okay. I already showed that one. I do want to say this, you guys. So what this shows is he's clearly has experience knowledge of Fortnite's map structures and the UEFN tools. He knows how Epic Games sizes and structures islands, but he's not confirming inside access. He's just like the publicly leaked materials. He's also speaking as a curator and mapper who understands how Epic typically builds maps, not as someone leaking from the inside, so he doesn't know everything. And that's why O.X.R could say things like that, but Epic always uses the same size. He's seen those numbers 1,000 times while building his own islands in Fortnite's creative maps. So he does say a lot of stuff here, so this kind of explains how he knows that it's not going to be the full map that was shown. I'm going to show you guys the map that everyone's claiming that is the real map, because it's going to be tweaked a little bit. It's always going to be tweaked. So splines are the visible curves that define roads and rivers in Unreal Engine, right? So by tracing the leaked image of the maps, visible roads or rivers, they can see if the curves align with the known Fortnite layouts. Examine which biomes and POIs or terrains heights might even exist. Predict how much the map is still unfinished. When O.X.R keeps saying, like, lining up the unfinished road, river, and splines, he's literally aligning those shapes inside of the UEFN, the workspace, to test if the leaks fit Fortnite's typical grid and the terrain pattern. So literally, it doesn't fit. So that's how he knows that it's literally gonna be tweaked a little bit. He also states that because all Epic Games maps are made with the same landscape and water tools, that UEFN creators get most of the stuff they've always been able to do is easily replicated in the UEFN. Again, UEFN minus a few things when Epic is developing a Battle Royale map. They all look like this until they manually tweak it, as I was saying a few minutes ago, as they tweak it and edit the minimap image after it's fully done. So hopefully I didn't confuse any of you guys, but that's pretty much it on that. And I'm going to show you guys the map again. So this is the map here. So literally, the map's probably going to be tweaked up a little bit. And I'll be honest, you guys, nothing is 100% confirmed yet. So this might actually just be reload. Everyone's saying it's going to be a reload map. So the thing about this, it could be just regular 0, but if it is the reload map, some people are saying it's going to suck. I don't think it's going to suck. This season's going to last 30 days. So if you either hate it, it's going to go by quick. But if you like it, it's going to go faster. But I think a lot of people are going to like it. Let's wait and see the season. You haven't even played it yet. It's not out yet. So I do want to talk about the confirmed weapons for the next season. The loot pool. We don't have much yet, but we do have some. So here is 2 of the weapons that are confirmed so far for the loot pool. Only these 2 have been confirmed. not other weapons have yet to be confirmed yet, but there's speculations that we're going to be either using a Flame and Moe as a mythic weapon they can use on enemies and knock them out and kill them, and you can probably use it as a heal up item, but we'll have to wait and see because it's still a little too early for this. Alright, so I do want to talk about the lineup of the Battle Pass. So we're talking about the Battle Pass skins that are going to be inside of the mini-season Battle Pass for The Simpsons. So The Simpsons Battle Pass lineup is going to include Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Peely Remix, Fishstick's Remix, Ned Flanders, and I'll be showing these in just a minute so you guys can actually see it. I'm going to show the full image as well before I start showing like little images of the skins. So I'm going to be showing like zoomed in images from the full HD key art of the Simpsons mini Battle Pass. It's most likely going to be a loading screen too. They usually do that for every season. This, before I do show that up. So, if Homer is tier 1 this season, for the Simpsons mini season, I think that players will be in lobbies on day 1 in the season just like this. So, there was a Simpsons clip I'm going to pull up right now. 15 seconds, my bad. I'm going to pull it up there, and everyone's going to be Homer Simpson on day 1. I guarantee it. So we're going to pull that up in just a sniffy.
Now, before I abandon you in this cornfield, does anyone remember the way home? I do. Anybody else? Anybody else? Come on. Now,
so I'm going to show Homer Simpson right now. But I do got to pull up the main thing, so I'm going to show you guys the key art. So here's the key art. Now I'm going to show you guys Homer Simpson zoomed up here for you guys. Here is Homer Simpson. Not only is he being shown here for you guys, but he's also holding what looks to be the remote control. And he's holding a hammer. Now these two things look to be a pickaxe. So I guess they could be like a dual pickaxe, and you could probably have one or the other. So you can have like the remote, or you can have the hammer. Like this would be like a style thing. Switch in between. And we have Marge Simpson. Now Marge Simpson is in the back over here. She's actually holding a vacuum cleaner as a pickaxe, so that's pretty neat. Not gonna lie. So I really hope to see other cool stuff like this. And she has her heels on there too. You can kind of see that too. Alright. Peely Remix looks kind of weird because how the eyes and the mouth is so weird. But you do see the weapon that we're going to be getting that's confirmed to be next season. This is 100% full real leaks right here. So I forgot to say spoiler if you guys don't want to, well, if you guys clicked on a video, it's bound to see it. So I wonder how they're going to work on this Peely. A lot of people don't like these skins, but I don't know. I don't like that skin either, that remix Peely. But we shall see what happens. Alright, Fishstick Remix is next, and then Ned Flanders. So you guys can see in the background Ned Flanders, looks like he's flying on a loaf of bread. There you guys can see him in the background. He is going to be in Battle Pass. And we also have another remix skin, which is the Fishstick Remix. Now, it's kind of resembling the three-eyed fish that got mutated by the power plant where Homer works. You guys see in The Simpsons, you guys know he works at the power plant, and I guess there was an episode where the power plant leaked some of the stuff into the river and some of the fish got mutated. Gave him 3 eyes instead of 2. So this is actually pretty cool. It's a nod to one of the episodes. There's actually a lot of nods here. So Lisa is going to be in here, but I don't know if she's going to be a battle pass. These are the ones that I'm telling you that are going to probably be in the item shop, not the battle pass. I was already explaining the battle pass lineup, so there's 5 skins. Usually when it's mini season, there's 5 skins. There's not more than that, so the rest are 100% going to be into the item shop. So item shop skins. Bart and Lisa, those are going to be Mech. So literally, we have an image here of Lisa. She's holding a saxophone. It's most likely going to be a pickaxe, or it could also be a email as well too. But kind of similar to how Rick and Morty had the Mech. So this is Bart right here. He also has a Mech too. I'm gonna put both of them side to side so you guys can see Lisa and Bart, or Bart or Lisa. And I'm gonna show you guys the mech suit that we were supposed to get, that we were all speculating, but it looks like it could be a style. We don't know yet, but this is from the little Treehouse of Horror episode. I don't quite remember which one it was, but I remember it was from there. It's a Halloween episode. You guys got to check it out. It's called Bart's Mech Suit. And this is what we got. So I don't know if that's downgraded or not, but it still looks pretty cool to have Bart still. That was the only way to actually add Bart into Fortnite. I'm just glad that we got him in Fortnite, because I actually didn't think he'll be a skin. I think it'll just be Marge and Homer. Those are the only 2 that I would think will be there. But it's kind of dumb. They could have made all of the Simpsons to be in the main pass, all 4 of them, and then include Flanders and item shop. But you know what? Flanders is going to be in the pass. So Flanders, Marge, and Homer are the ones in the pass. Then you got the 2 remix skins, which is Peely and Fishstick's remix. Alright. So Krusty the Clown is also, he's not showing the background, but he is going to be an item shop at some point during that season. We also got Scratchy. He's also going to be added. The cat is really small, so unless they give him like a mech suit, like how they're giving Bart and Lisa, that's the only way they can add him in. And then we're also going to be getting Homer's car too, which I'm not sure if that's going to be Battle Pass or Item Shop. It sounds like it might be Item Shop, because literally sometimes they do it for free with collabs, sometimes they don't, so we're just going to have to wait and see. There's many other locations that we're going to be able to go to, which I did actually show you guys. I'm going to pull it up here again. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the characters, the map, the POIs. What else did I not talk about? Okay, so Kane and Kodos, we don't know exactly when they're going to be getting added during the season of the Simpsons mini-season, but we do know that there's going to be a certain way that we're going to be getting them, either by Victory Royale or a certain challenge that we have to do. Hopefully they don't make it too hard to do. It'd be pretty cool if they made those guys skins too, but they did not. So we actually got full audio of Kane and Kodos from the game files. I do want to bring that up and show you guys all. But before I do want to show this. This isn't where the live event's going to be taking place, apparently. This is Bart's Treehouse, and Bart's Treehouse is actually going to be one of the locations, because the town is going to be the locations, and the Simpsons house is going to be in there. Ned Flanders house is going to be in there. Moe's Taverns is going to be in there. We also got Bobo's teddy bear. So it says a fire rate, so it's probably going to shoot out some bullets. So here is what the battle bus is going to be sounding like. I'm gonna mute myself so I can play it for you guys. I do have a few plays of the game file stuff here, so I'm gonna show you this. I do have some animated stuff from the game files, enough model, so I'll show you guys that in just a second. Alright, I'm gonna show the full animation of what that was, because before I didn't have the animation fully rendered, which means that it didn't really show any movement or anything like that. It was just like the audio image. So here's the full audio and the animation. Alright. At some point, when the live event's gonna get started, I guess the aliens, Kane and Kodos, they're gonna be going to having a TV in game. And this image I'm pulling up right here, you guys can see a little drawing of Krusty Burger. You guys see an ice cream cone, and you guys can see the UFO and then the TV. Now the TV is very interesting. Here is what the TV is gonna look like. So it's very interesting how they're gonna do this. I don't even know how we're gonna get this glider, but I really think this is gonna be a live event. So there's no countdown at the moment, but keep in mind when it gets really close to the Simpsons mini season, keep in mind it starts November 1st. The season ends on November 1st and starts on November 1st. I'm talking about like the new season. It starts on November 1st, and the old one that we're on right now, that has 4 nightmares going, that one ends on November 1st. So I hope I didn't forget or confuse anybody. So I think I showed everything here. So I'm going to confirm all the ones that are going to be coming to Fortnite as well. So I already confirmed the Battle Pass skins. I confirmed the skins coming to the item shop, but we don't have no dates for that yet. And I'll name some of the, I think I already did the locations. I think the power plant was one of them, and Bart's treehouse, which is the Simpsons house, and Ned Flanders' house. So I forgot the cat's name. I forget the cat's name, but that cat's confirmed to be in there. Homer. If I missed any, let me know in the comments down below, but I'll let you guys know. That's pretty much going to do us for this video, but I want to say thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys subscribe with the post bell notifications turned on so you guys never miss a new upload or a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, make sure you guys share and subscribe. It does really change my life here if you guys do. I don't really ask too much from you guys. I do appreciate every single one of you guys that do follow and share. And we'll see you guys in the next news update real soon. Thanks for watching. I'm GameLife17, and I'll see you guys in the next one.